From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog. And normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do you got on him, Chris?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And a foul ball. Line drive. Merrill calls it in, and there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Kyle Stowers.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And it's fouled away. Cease certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. The other way, and that's a fair ball.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark. So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up, by the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Connor Norby, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Norby matched a homer in his last game. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ramirez stands at first with 1 out.
Let's go, Dylan.
That clips the corner. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game one of this three-game set. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Marlins leave one. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And towing the slab in this one, Ryan Weathers. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Puts it away for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and Singy against the southpaw on the mound, the Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. He's been a great free agent sign. Fly ball down the line. Stowers makes his way towards it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball.
And it's strike two.
2-2 the count.
That one missed.
3-2.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field, Pauly brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Oh, that hit him. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And ball one. 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Tatis runs. Pitch
That's ball
misses.
2.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one a little bit high. Ball 3.
3 balls.
Manny
1 strike.
Machado in the San Diego on deck circle. Weathers fires. Swing and a foul straight back. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Caught him looking for the K.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Second inning set to go, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Graham Pauley. Cease back to work. Cease,
Nope,
a
that's the ball.
6'2 righty, 29 years old,
Ball 1,
and
no
they went
strike.
out and made a trade for him last season. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
1
off
ball,
speed
1
there.
strike.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's inside.
in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the DH, Griffin Conant. Just
Ball 1.
missed.
1-0.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And a
Ball,
fastball
that's
misses outside for a ball. And it's 3-0. And that's too
ball
high,
4.
and it's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Rings it in, and that is that. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Manny Machado. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's downstairs and outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's in there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's downstairs. Now 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. There's your strike. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And there's one down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And that's down and away.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, 1 out. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
1-0. That's outside.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Luis Arias stands in. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. They leave him loaded. We play 2 full, no score.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Gets the call. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Rosario hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. Left field. Ornelas settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's
Ball
upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
So 2
Ball 2.
balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's ball
That's
four.
ball four.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Norby batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her shot it relax now. So she can get ready, we hit the club.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Ryan Weathers will get back to work late on that fastball.
You know, these
0-1's the count.
Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that one almost hit him.
Ball 3.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Paulie snags it, and there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a foul out of play. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. Padres go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Late swing, foul to the left.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
for the Marlins, Graham Pauley. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Fourth inning underway, no score. And that one upstairs. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. Merrill on his way over. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conine. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Iglesias throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0.
Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
Back here in San Diego, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Manny Machado. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Stepping in for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Walked his first time. Down and away for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. Bogaerts into second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Bogaerts at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Man at second. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cease back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being clean. Oh, gets dirty. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Victor Mesa Jr.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good eye there.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Fights it off, you'll see another. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Pauly makes the catch for the out.
Now that, first base.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's in there. Strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Next for the Padres, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground. Zips it to first, and there's 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. And a strike.
Now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now the first baseman, Agustin Ramirez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That one just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22, where the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024, when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch
Off the
misses
plate, ball
inside, and that's ball one.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And downstairs. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Edwards stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. And now Jackson Merrill. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Eric Miller, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Enriquez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Manny Machado. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two down, nobody on. That one the other way. Ramirez takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Now here is Graham Pauley.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Fouled off left side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. That's down and in.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's in there, and it's 3-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Dylan Cease done for the night, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Jason Adam comes on now,
and he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Go ahead run on base. Griffin Conant digs in now.
I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shut up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Otto Lopez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
No, that's low.
Just missed. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Bogarts to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's Xander Bogarts. Ball 1 to Bogarts. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Right side. Stowers under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting the catcher, Elias.
Here's Elias Diaz. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Got him. 2 out.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. And it is 2-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Mesa makes a nice running catch. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen, Jeremiah Estrada up and throwing. Fastball for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
So up next, Agustin Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Line to left, down the line, and it's foul. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it remains 2-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
And it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. Chopped out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. Still no score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias, 1 for 3. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swung on, belted. Hawley raging back towards the wall. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. First pitch just misses. Man at second. Swing and a miss, strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
There's the strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now Jackson Merrill, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1. Squirts away a little bit. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Padres leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the first offering is not close. And that's
Ball
too
two.
high.
Hey, two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Graham Pauley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. No play. That's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Now Graham Pauley bunting, but that's a foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And a sac bunt here. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Griffin Conine, the next to hit. Inside move to second, and he's back in on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ornelas sizing this one up, puts it away for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 61. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Mason Miller appears to be getting loose.
Hey.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
And fouled off. Next pitch, not close, up high. Eggy Rosario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate, the game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rosario in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 0-2. Way inside, gets away. Machado into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Winning run stands at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Machado around third. Across is the winning run. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.